For over 2 centuries, Japan existed as a world unto itself, walled off by its formidable Sakoku policy. No outside influence in, no Japanese out, a nation frozen in self-imposed solitude. Image_shorts_1, a lone figure seen from behind, silhouetted against a vibrant sunset over a tranquil Japanese bay, with a single traditional Japanese fishing boat moored nearby. Image_shorts_2, 2 robed scholars back to camera, walking toward a grand, intricate torii gate, disappearing into a misty forest path. Image_shorts_3, an extreme close-up of an ancient artifact, perhaps a weathered ceramic shard or a lacquered wooden box, showing intricate faded patterns. But what if the winds of change, literal and metaphorical, pushed them far beyond their known shores? What if, against all odds, the Tokugawa Shogunate cast its gaze across the vast, icy expanse of the Pacific? Image_shorts_1, a lone, robust Japanese sailing vessel, clearly not European, seen from behind, struggling against a massive wave on the open ocean. Image_shorts_2, 2 figures, their backs to the viewer, standing on a traditional wooden observation deck, peering intensely into a swirling fog bank. Image_shorts_3, an extreme close-up of a weathered, intricately carved piece of driftwood, with a strange, unfamiliar symbol etched into it. In this alternate timeline, a world of speculation, not history, we ask, what if Tokugawa Japan expanded into the frigid, untamed wilderness of Alaska? A clash of cultures, an empire forged in ice. Image_shorts_1, a small, robust Japanese exploration ship, distinctly Japanese in design, seen from behind approaching a dramatic icy coastline. Image_shorts_2, 2 robed figures, backs to the camera, standing on a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast, snow-covered valley, hands clasped behind them. Image_shorts_3, an extreme close-up of the textured, rough surface of a block of glacial ice with subtle blue hues. Our story begins in the early 1700s, an era when Edo was the world's largest city and the shogunate's power absolute. Japan's highly centralized feudal system ensured stability, but also stifled external curiosity. However, even in isolation, Japan faced pressures, resource scarcity, a growing population, and the ever-present ambition of powerful daimyo clans. Some quietly dreamed of new frontiers. Unbeknownst to most, a small, innovative shipbuilding guild, with covert shogunate patronage circumventing official law, began experimenting. They designed sturdier, ocean-going vessels, less prone to capsizing in rough northern waters, the Kita-bune. In 1708, a fishing vessel, caught in an unprecedented typhoon off the coast of Ezo, was presumed lost. But months later, a tattered hulk miraculously drifted back to a remote northern port. Its emaciated crew spoke of unimaginable distances, vast, icy lands, and strange peoples with unique crafts. More importantly, they brought back a treasure, thick, lustrous sea otter pelts, far superior to anything found in Japan. News of these, northern pelts, reached the shogunate, sparking quiet intrigue. While officially maintaining Sakoku, the prospect of new, valuable resources was too tempting to ignore completely. A secret expedition was commissioned, manned by elite samurai and experienced mariners aboard the Kita-bune. Their mission, verify the tales and map these distant, uncharted Kita-Ezo islands. After perilous months, they sighted jagged volcanic islands, the Aleutians. This was the first step into a new world, a clandestine expansion under the shogunate's watchful eye. But this was only the beginning. The first Japanese outpost, a small fishing and trading station, was established on one of the larger Aleutian islands in 1710. It was rugged, isolated, and a stark contrast to Japan's temperate climate. Initial encounters with the indigenous Aleut people were cautious. Through interpreters and shared needs, a fragile but mutually beneficial trade began, focused on furs for metal tools and fabrics. Encouraged by successful trade and reports of even richer fur grounds further east, the shogunate authorized more expeditions. They pushed across the Kodiak archipelago, eventually reaching the Alaskan mainland. Small fortified trading posts began to dot the Alaskan coast, extracting furs and timber. To the outside world, Japan remained sealed, but a hidden, resource-hungry arm was reaching across the Pacific. Yet this vast new territory was not entirely empty. Rumors of strange Eastern men with unique ships and practices began to drift south and west, carried by indigenous networks. The first whisper of another expanding empire was in the air. By the mid-18th century, another formidable power was casting its shadow across the North Pacific, Imperial Russia. Their Cossack explorers and fur traders were pushing eastward from Siberia, driven by the same lust for valuable pelts. In 1752, near what is now Yakutat Bay, a Japanese fur hunting party encountered a detachment of Russian Promushleniki. Neither side understood the other's language, but the intent was clear. This land was now contested. Initial skirmishes were brutal, isolated, and without clear victors. Both sides claimed sovereignty through force, recruiting indigenous allies, and turning the vast Alaskan wilderness into a proxy battlefield. Back in Edo, the shogunate received increasingly alarming reports. Their covert Alaskan operation was no longer a secret, nor a peaceful expansion. They faced a choice: retreat or defend their new domain. Hardliners argued for total withdrawal to preserve Sakoku, while pragmatists saw the immense wealth of Alaska as crucial for Japan's future. The debate raged, threatening to split the shogunate's unity. Ultimately, a shrewd shogun, perhaps Tokugawa Ishige in this timeline, understood the geopolitical stakes. Abandoning Alaska would mean ceding future power and resources to European rivals. A new, unprecedented directive was issued, strengthened the Northern Guard. Larger, Kita-bune, were secretly commissioned, equipped with improved sails and small swivel guns adapted from existing Japanese knowledge, transforming them into formidable transport and escort vessels. Samurai were specially trained for Arctic combat, adapting their armor and tactics to the brutal cold and rugged terrain. Local Alu and Tlingit warriors, seeking an ally against the Russians, were also integrated. Japan was no longer passively isolated. It had made a silent, monumental commitment to a distant, icy frontier. The age of unyielding Sakoku had been breached, not by external force, but by internal ambition. Pause. The conflict, now intensified, shifted from skirmishes to full-blown battles for control of strategic passes, fur-trapping grounds, and coastal settlements. The frozen wilderness became a crucible for a new kind of Japanese warfare. Years of brutal, costly conflict followed. Neither Russia nor Japan could decisively defeat the other in such a remote theater. Eventually, a de facto, if undeclared, border emerged, roughly along the Copper River. Japan established a formal, semi-autonomous administration for its Alaskan territories, dubbed Kita-Ezo or Northern Ezo. It was still under shogunate oversight, but enjoyed significant local autonomy due to distance. The vast resources of Kita-Ezo, not just furs but timber, whale oil, and increasingly rich coastal fisheries, flowed back to Japan. This influx of wealth stimulated domestic industries and subtly altered the shogunate's economic priorities. Over generations, a unique Kita-Ezo culture emerged. Japanese language, architecture, and samurai traditions blended with indigenous customs, creating a distinct new identity. The existence of Kita-Ezo slowly, but irrevocably, eroded the absolute isolation of Sakoku. While direct trade with Western nations remained banned, the shogunate developed an Alaska-only foreign policy, managing relations with Russia. When Commodore Perry's black ships arrived in 1853, they found a Japan still isolated, but subtly different. A nation with a nascent blue water navy, experience in territorial defense, and a wealth of resources from its northern empire. This Japan, tempered by Alaskan winters and Russian conflict, was more confident, perhaps more pragmatic. The Meiji Restoration, if it even occurred in the same way, would be fundamentally altered by this precedent of external engagement. Instead of scrambling to catch up to Western powers, Japan might have entered the late 19th century as an already established, albeit unique, Pacific power, with a territorial claim spanning thousands of miles. This significantly changes the geopolitics of North America. American expansion would encounter a Japanese presence instead of solely Russian, complicating the Alaska Purchase and potentially impacting U.S.-Japanese relations earlier. The legacy of Kita-Ezo would be a testament to hidden ambition, a strategic expansion born from isolation, a unique blend of cultures, a rich resource base, and a story of endurance in the face of immense challenges. It's a powerful what-if that challenges our understanding of Japan's historical trajectory. What if the most isolated nation on Earth secretly built an empire in one of the world's most remote regions? The choice to break the mold, even in secret, highlights how much the course of history hinges on seemingly small decisions, and the courage, or desperation, to look beyond the known world. Every empire has a story history forgot. This has been Historix Vault. More are coming. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.